Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Excuse me. Today we're just going to do a general reading. Going to take a Sacred Forest Oracle, and then we might go ahead and have a couple of Dream Ritual Oracles, and then we'll hit the Tarot just to clarify any messages that want to come through. Okay, so the first card out is Maple Spirit with Generosity. Fabulous. I love the colour of that maple tree. It's beautiful. Beautiful red tree. Let's take a couple of Dream Ritual Oracles. And the first one out is Revisit. Oh, let me move that down there and I can put the other one on top. What are we revisiting? Trust. Okay. I wonder if there's someone coming back round, or you're going to be bumping into someone that you've known in a previous life, whether that is a literal previous life or this life itself. So a really itchy knee, and I don't know why. I apologise if you hear me scratching it. Let's play a couple of tarot. We'll take just the general Rider-Waite-Smith first, and then maybe we'll hit the Crystal Visions. Okay. So we've got the Five of Swords. Okay, so picking up after some adversity, maybe had some sort of headache, literally or metaphorically speaking, maybe metaphysically speaking. But it's so you've allowed people to walk away. So maybe they're coming back round, or maybe you want to revisit someone. Okay, it's sorry, that's just my door shutting and opening. Yeah, take this as it resonates, whether it's for you or for someone else. The trust one's interesting because clearly we have to trust what's happening. So we've got the High Priestess. So maybe you're seeing some signs, synchronicities. She is the spirituality card of the deck. Funny, I got stuck with metaphysical and metaphorical. So let's see if that means anything or if I was just getting confused. But there could be something that was hidden from you in the past. You know, that she's very intuitive. She's standing on the moon, sitting on the moon. She's got the moon at her feet, however you want to say it. So, you know, maybe it's time to use a little bit of intuition, okay, about how you deal with letting people go, or the people you've let go. The next out was the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, depending on how you look at it, is either being offensive or being defensive. You know, are you setting healthy boundaries? Are you putting up walls? Is there something you need to deal with head on? Okay, is there something you need to protect yourself from? You got the Ace of Pentacles coming out as I was trying to... I'm going to have to shut that door. Hold on. Okay, I didn't shut it. I actually opened it. Right. So yes, the Ace of Pentacles comes out. So it's this offer, this gift being given to you by the universe. It's quite a tangible thing. So it's something you can feel, something you can taste, something you can touch. You know, it's not a thought, it's not an emotion, it's something quite real. It's either something material or maybe financial. Okay, so it's certainly... it comes out of the ethereal and into the 3D. Okay, that's what the Ace of Pentacles is. It's this new journey through the archway there on the card, and you're heading towards these mountains. Now, mountains in the tarot are either obstacles or they're achievements. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out what it is, shall we? I've opened the door, so you might hear that bird chirping because it's very loud. You might be able to hear it. It's a beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful day. We got the Star, okay? So the stars are guiding. They're healing. It's very healing energy. It might be maybe you have to pour some trust into this revisitation that could be occurring. It could be someone who either was very generous to you in the past, or someone you were very generous to in the past, or they're coming back in to give you something, or you want to give someone something. So take this as it resonates. It's either you or someone else. And when I'm not sure if it's you or someone else, that means that that energy is very close. It's kind of almost close enough to the point I can't distinguish it. Okay. Oh, 2 cards came falling out. So the first card out that fell is the 3 of Swords. Okay. Now, either this past connection was a bit hurtful and somebody wants to come in and heal the damage, or you maybe hurt someone and you want to heal some damage. I'm going to leave this to just, you're going to have to take it as it resonates. But we need to start pulling these swords out and start healing these wounds. And it's almost, the storm clouds are clearing, okay, in the 5 of Swords. The clouds are clearing, and here they are raining. It's raining in your heart, or it was, or in theirs. Okay, then we got the 9 of Cups, which is so much better. Okay, that's kind of like, I say it's having all your cups in a row. It's this kind of pre-feast energy. It's almost like Make-A-Wish, and then you get that one, sorry, you can hear my ice machine working. You get that one extra pentacle in this case, but it could be a cup that takes you to that ultimate wish fulfillment. And I just remembered why I had the door shut, but the wind's opening, or the breeze is opening and closing it. Okay, let's take one last card of these and then we'll hit the other tarot deck just to clarify. There's your Ace of Cups. It's that one cup gives you the ultimate wish fulfillment. You've got 2 aces already, okay? So this is very much about leaving behind this sadness. If someone's broken your heart in the past, or you broke their heart in the past, again, take it as it resonates. There's this energy of wanting to come in and put it right, okay? There could be somebody coming in with some actual financial offering, if that was part of the one of the swords in the heartbreak, that there was some financial issues. Maybe they're coming back in to make that better. I can't think of a better way of putting it, although I know there is. Or you want to go in and, you know, maybe you took some money off someone and you didn't weren't able to pay them back, and now you're in a much better position, and you want to kind of heal that wound a little bit. And now you've got the Ace of Cups as well. So the Ace of Cups is about filling your own cup. Maybe that's what you've been doing, or this person has been really filling their own cup to the point where they're ready to come back in, or you're ready. I think it's someone coming back into you. That's the kind of general gist, but just know that it can go either way. It's either you or them. It's like they could be coming in with an offer of maybe a partnership in some way. You know, a business that you're going to love, or something to kind of, it's to heal this wound, or one of these wounds. But it could just be, you know, the universe being like, here, this will help heal it a bit. It doesn't have to be something specific, or that, you know, they don't have to be coming in with anything overly specific. But there's someone coming back round. I do get the gist. There's someone coming back round, and the universe is saying to trust this offer. Okay, maybe that's what the trust card is there for. Trust this offer. Trust this person. I say that, but I would also give a trust them as far as you would, because there's clearly been some issue here in the past, that maybe there was something they didn't tell you, and they're coming in to be much more honest and open, and it helps heal some wounds. But I would be as defensive as you need to be. Hear them out, but just be warned not to. Although it says to trust, I would just always still be a little bit defensive, especially when there's been some heartbreak and some potentially some financial issues in the past. Okay. It might not be. There might not have been any financial issues in the past, but that message is out there for someone. But you do have the 9 plus that 1 cup that gives you that ultimate wish fulfillment. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles, and on the bottom is the Fool. But we'll come back to the rest of the cards. If it wants to come out, it will. But the Fool is there for this new beginning. Okay. So you've got the Queen of Wands. She's all about her confidence. She's all about passion. very fiery energy. And then you've got the King of Pentacles. So you've got someone very grounded, very stable. It's a long road from the Ace to the King. It's almost like what is coming in is going to be quite stable for you. Okay, so I think that's where that trust comes in. Even if it's just like a small lump sum, you know, somebody owes you money. Or it's something, someone owes you something, or they want to give you back something that was yours. Take it as it resonates. It's like you can trust this. Okay, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, or you are an earth sign, or, you know, vice versa. So you've got Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and on the earth side you've got Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. I mean, there's also water energy here, so there's a real mixture of, and obviously a lot of air as well. It could be anyone, but the fact that the King, the counterparts have come out would suggest that maybe that's who you've been dealing with. Okay, you got the Two of Cups. So yeah, someone's coming in, a union of some description, whether it's a past or maybe even a future one, but there's this, it could be someone you were in a union with. I think you were in some sort of a union with them. Maybe friendship, doesn't have to be romantic love, but there was a real soulmate type energy here. And you know, the male figure in this card, and even in the normal tarot, it's the male figure who's reaching out for the cup in the normal tarot, and in this one he's pouring his cup into hers, his water into hers. So it's only energy, but it feels like the masculine is coming back. Okay, just take it as it resonates. It's coming in to give you something, either something that is already yours, something that's owed to you, or something new, because there's been some separation. I think there's definitely been a separation, but there's some generosity here. It's like somebody wants to give to you. Someone from your past is coming back round. I do get that, definitely get that gist. They're coming back and they want to give to you. They've taken their time. They've let go of heartbreak. They've let people walk away from them. They've healed. This is an interesting energy. Somebody's coming in to be very generous with you, whether that's warranted or not. You've got Three of Swords again. Okay. Now, what's interesting about that coming up again is now she's been stabbed in the heart. So I do think there was an element of a romantic issue, or a soulmate issue in that sense. Like, it doesn't have to be, it can be platonic or romantic. Somebody who maybe around money, I keep thinking it's like someone owes you something financially, not just emotionally, but financially. That card kind of came out on its side. It's 10 of Pentacles. There you go. The 9 and the 1 equals 10, and there's your ultimate wish fulfillment. Somebody's coming back round to give you some money back. It really feels like that to me, but it doesn't have to be. It can be just coming back round to treat you in the way that they should have treated you before, which will probably involve spending money. You know, if they turn up on your doorstep, they're going to turn up with a massive bunch of flowers and, you know, and I don't know, a present, or, you know, some sort of offering in that sense. So this is it's gonna boost your finances if it's a monetary offer, or you're getting paid back. The 7 of Swords. Okay, so that's about being deceitful. Well, be careful they're not being deceitful. I don't think they are. I think we can trust it. Maybe in the past they were, you know, before they healed, or maybe you were a bit deceitful. None of us are perfect, but it's certainly about living authentically. Okay, so maybe they're coming back in as more of their authentic self. I do feel like somebody is healed, kind of really taken care of themselves, kind of worked through any issues that they've had. Like I say, let people walk away from them who they needed to let walk away from them. And here comes the Wheel of Fortune. I just need a drink, hold on. So I really needed that. Here comes the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, growth, expansion. It's karma, okay? It's that wheel turning to allow that good energy to come in. Someone's really been putting in the work, and it's kind of like this is your just desserts. Don't know where that came from, but this is your just desserts. This is something you've waited for, something you've worked for some of you. This is definitely something that the universe it wants to give you. These two, you know, you've got two aces. It wants to come in and give you this tangible new beginning that you're going to love. Okay. And then we get the unknown card. The unknown card is, and we've got the Ace of Wands on the bottom. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the other deck. I didn't look to see what that was, but we're going to leave them just off to the side. Take these in the reading if you wish. I'll pop them in the view in a second. So this card is unique to this Crystal Visions Tarot. It is, you know, its own extra card. So it's what I say, it's the who, what, why, when, or where. Okay, so there's something, see how this crystal ball isn't clear? It's a bit murky. There's a little bit of light there, but it's a bit darkness as well around her hands. It's like there's something that's yet to be shown to you, something the universe is yet to bring in, okay? So this might come as a bit of a shock for some of you, whether it's how it comes in, who it comes in, when it comes in, why, you get the gist. So again, we've got the moon symbology here on her crown, third eye chakra, sorry, and over here, and with the candle, just kind of candles, I should say, just sort of illuminating there slowly. There's something you're not aware of, something you don't know, something the universe has yet to show you for whatever reason. And as I say, the candles, you've got this is also the candle imagery here. So that's interesting for somebody. That message is out there for someone. So yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords there and the 10 of Pentacles again. So yeah, there's something very fortunate that wants to come in. You also got King of Pentacles under it. There's something very fortunate for you that the universe wants to bring in. I'm trying to do it so we can see them. That's for you. It's coming back around. So much generosity. It could be an inheritance. I've only just kind of thought about that, so that might just be quite a specific message for someone maybe from a long time ago you hadn't even thought about, but you affected them in a way that, you know, they put you in their will. I mean, take this as it resonates. I know I've said it before, but it could be so many things that you're just going to have to go with the energy on this. But there's something that there's something the universe desperately wants to give you. And it's kind of something from the past, but it'll make sense. It'll make sense when it comes in. That's how it feels. It's going to be like, oh, that's why I had to wait X amount of time. Okay, because I get so much more. Because you get so much more with it. Okay, we're going to take a couple of healing mantras just to close out the reading and see if there's any more energy that wants to come through. Befriending pain. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. Yeah, that's going through that pain. Let me move those over. We know they're there. But that's why I think you've had the Three of Swords come out. Okay, yeah, you've been through it. You or them has really been through it. Maybe both of you. Well, probably both of you, let's face it. And there's been some real healing happening here on both sides, that actually maybe you were a bit young when you first met and maybe finances were an issue at the time, and now you know 10-15 years have passed and you're both a lot more mature, a lot more healed, and a lot more financially better off. Okay, I do feel like that is the general gist, and it's kind of like, should we give this another go? And this time there's a lot more generosity from whomever was the least generous the first time round. Polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Yeah, there's healing, the stars healing. There's a lot of healing energy here. Things have been healed. It's like you've trusted the process. You've trusted the universe, and now in comes this generosity, whether it's from the universe or from this other person. I think they're coming back in to give you what they took from you, but so much more as well. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.